How the hell is it only a Tuesday, huh? These are the questions we need to be asking. How the hell is it only a Tuesday? Something's not right. Something's not okay. I actually thought it was a Wednesday for most of the day. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Hello! You know, here's the thing, right? They could have announced this Robert Sarver ban anytime. I'm actually surprised they didn't do it on a Friday. To be honest with you, I'm surprised they didn't do one of their classic Friday 4:30 p.m. Oh wait, hey guys, we banned Robert Sarver for a year. They decided to do it an hour before I started streaming. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You really can't make this shit up. We're going to talk about the Robert Sarver stuff. I was kind of struggling to figure out what today's stream is going to be. I guess we're going to watch Germany and Greece. That starts in about 25 minutes or so. We're going to watch that. I feel like that could be good. Obviously, you know, Tyler Dorsey's there. We can watch him. And we'll watch that. Propaganda. Yeah, I do plan on hopefully spreading some Maxi Kleba propaganda tomorrow. That's my goal. We'll see if I have time. I'm hoping I do. I'm going out of town soon in a couple of days, so I need to make sure my ducks are in order with is that the phrase? My ducks are in line, or is it my ducks are in order? Anyways, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. But I'm hoping that I get everything in line before I leave. So I might make it a little bit difficult with work and stuff. But I'm hoping to have it out, and I'm hoping to have another one out by Friday. Here's the thing, though. I am streaming tomorrow as well. I'm going to go live tomorrow for the Slovenia game, which starts at 1:30. We'll be going live watching that. Thursday, I'll be live again as well. And then if Slovenia wins tomorrow, they play again on Friday, I'm pretty sure, and I'll be going live for that as well. Now, the only problem is if they make the championship game, which is at 1:30 p.m. on Sunday, I might not be back in time for that, but I might. We'll have to see. I'm not entirely sure. But that is the plan for how things are going to look. The rest of this week, we're getting close, man. I think I saw somebody say 2 weeks from yesterday, NBA Media is NBA Media Day. That's when players start reporting to training camp and stuff like that. We have preseason basketball at the end of this month. That's only a few weeks away. And before you even know it, man, the season is going to be starting. So we're ramping things up. I really got to ramp up this propaganda. It takes long. You know, it's a pretty significant time commitment, but I need to ramp it up. Before we get into the Robert Sarver stuff, I knew I was going to miss that Luka game on Saturday. I just knew I was going to fucking miss it. 7:15 a.m. I was really trying my hardest to get up. The alarms didn't even touch me at all. God knows how long those alarms rang for before they got turned off. I went out Friday night. I stood no chance. I stood absolutely zero chance whatsoever of watching that game, despite my best efforts. If I go out at this stage of my life, at this stage of my career of life, if I go out, it's a solid 2 to 3 days where I'm on the sideline. And that was the case. And I'm only just now feeling fully recovered. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Yes, rest in peace to PNB Rock. Some other stuff. I took my phone case off like a fucking idiot. I don't know why I did that. I'm ordering a new one, so I was like, I'll just take this old one off because it just looks old and disgusting. And of course, today I dropped my phone and it cracks. I mean, I'm such a fucking idiot. It's unbelievable, really. It really is kind of unbelievable how much of a dumbass I am sometimes. But other news, good news, Sunday night, right? Dallas Cowboys, can't relate, right? Dallas Cowboys fans, I feel bad for you guys. My Minnesota Vikings won. So I'm sorry for Dallas Cowboys fans out there. That really sucks for you guys. My Minnesota Vikings got the dub against the Green Bay Packers. Really, really excited about that. Also Sunday night. Boom, baby. I won a championship in basketball. I'm not gonna lie, this is a hideously ugly shirt. It's gray. The text it's not green. It's like a bright yellow, but the green screen still picks it up, I guess. I got a fever and the only medicine is basketball. And then it's got a little pill bottle right there. An interesting design choice, if I'm being real with you. But I respect their, I'm a winner, right? I'm a multi-sport athlete, play softball as well. And I'm just a winner. I've won championships in softball. Those shirts are a little bit more, they're just plain white shirts. They're like plain white Gideon shirts, probably. Gildan shirts that say, spring 2020 champion on it. I kind of like the simplicity of it. It's almost like a banner you can just hang up in your house. These are a little bit more interesting, but okay, I'm here for it. I didn't think I was going to play. Got called up last minute. I had retired. Mid-game. I've already told that story. Got called last minute. Scored my most points of the season in the championship game. Shot perfect from the field. Knocked down threes. I mean, when the lights shine brightest, that's when I come out. Yeah, where is the vote for Eurobasket MVP? Where's that at? I can't believe Finland lost today. I cannot believe it. I tweeted out, yo, I wouldn't want to play Finland right now. They're just fucking unconscious, which they were. Oh, whoa, vote for Eurobasket and I get a chance to win a Tissot watch. I can't tell you the last time I wore a watch. Make a propaganda video for yourself. That would be actually pretty hilarious. Who's your MVP? Well, okay. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. That's actually for the best. Let me enter all this personal information. Why do I have to enter all of this to vote? Like, I don't want the Tissot watch. I don't fucking want it. No, I don't want FIBA news. I don't want the Tissot watch. I'm voting for Luka Doncic. Propelic is clapping all the cheeks in Berlin right now. Rudy Gobert got a solid 1% of the vote. Luka's sitting at 31 and Giannis is at 39. Oh, that's a big gap. It's Tissot. I don't want a Tissot watch. I just don't care. Yeah, the backgrounds are very interesting. Lucas is, of course, green and blue. His lightsaber. He's a good guy. Willie Hernan Gomez looking like a true Sith. It's not that weird that Schroeder's on there. He's been really fucking good. Big game coming up here, though. Germany and Greece. And doesn't Slovenia play the winner of it? Right? I want to say Germany plays the winner of it. Oh, no, never mind. Germany plays the winner of this upcoming game. Germany-Greece plays Spain, who just beat Finland. Slovenia will play France or Italy. See Russ put his LA house up for sale? That never means shit to me. Is that what it was? I had seen people on Twitter being like, oh my God, is today the day Russ is getting traded? And I honestly didn't know what it was all about. I didn't know what it was all about. But if it's him listing his house for sale, who fucking cares? You know, that shit always happens and nothing ever comes of it. France, Italy, that game is tomorrow. Before the Slovenia and Poland game. Don't want to sleep on Poland. Slovenia like had to fight tooth and nail to get past Belgium. I feel like this score is not very indicative of how close this game was. It was a tie game in the fourth quarter, wasn't it? Don't want to sleep on anybody in a tournament setting. One loss and you're done. Don't want to sleep on anyone. Who do the Poles have? The Finns destroyed the Spain in the first, and then in the third quarter, Spain pulled a reverse Uno card. I know, Spain just, dominated them at that point in the game. Shit was crazy. Poland has any of these guys in the league? Either way, it doesn't matter. You don't want to sleep on anybody. Crazy that Serbia's out. You see what I mean? You don't want to sleep on anyone. Italy upset Serbia. They played down to Belgium, looked like fatigue. Yeah, it's good that they had quite a bit of rest in between games. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 full days of rest in between games. Germany to take down Greece tonight. That would be crazy. I wonder what the odds are for these games. Eurobasket odds. Again, a one-game winner-go-home game. You know, Greece is only 4.5-point favorites. That's really not that big. Tomorrow, Slovenia is a 14-point favorite. Wow. I feel like I would never bet on Slovenia to cover those huge spreads. I feel like they always play close. I feel like they almost always play close. They had a plus-minus of 32 in 5 games, you know. They beat Lithuania. Like, can we go back in time and look what the spread of this game is? They only beat them by 7. Okay, they annihilate Hungary. They lose to Bosnia. That was fucking crazy. I feel like I would just never bet on them in these big, gigantic ones. That's true, and Luka does have those ankle. Luka's ankle stuff does concern me. I'm just gonna be 1,000% honest with you. Luka's lingering ankle problems definitely concern me a little bit. Italy's an underrated team. Basically, it's a very close-knit team with a lot of talent. Was Gallinari? It sucks that they don't have Gallinari. Nicola Melli, Mavs legend. Nico Mannion's a nice player. I think he'll be back in the NBA at some point. I really do. Poland already stopped Luka. Haha, good luck. Zoran Dragic injured. Zoran kind of sucks. Zoran's all right. He has his moments. I always find it interesting how in international play, like I was watching that Spain game, and at one point Hernan Gomez just felt inevitable. Like you can just kind of tell, even for not so great NBA players like Hernan Gomez, that they're just better. You know what I mean? They're just better. The only player I can see I haven't seen that with is Sabonis. It's just so shocking, where it's like Sabonis looked fucking terrible in this tournament. I don't know what's going on there, but he just looked god awful. I mean, they were benching him at the end of games. Melli wasn't ready, really all that bad for the Mavs. I remember I got a ton of shit for hating Melli. Like, I just thought Melli was not very good. And I still think that he was not very good. All right, let's talk about this Robert Sarver thing really quickly. Let's talk about this. Hello, Side Bias. I understand you're taking your talents to the Vikings. I urge you to consider the Ravens instead. No, I'm locked in on the Vikes. I'm locked in on the Vikings. I've been a lifelong fan. All right, let's talk about the Robert Sarver stuff. So the NBA has suspended Suns owner Robert Sarver for 1 year from the Suns and Mercury organization based on the fact that he put together a sad, embarrassing team that just got embarrassed in front of a national audience in Game 7 of the NBA playoffs. Wow. That's crazy. Sarver has also been fined $10 million and complete, and I'm assuming must complete, training program focused on respect and appropriate workplace conduct. You must complete a class about respect. Let me tell you something. These classes are a fucking joke. All right. As somebody who, hey man, somebody who was an idiot as a teenager, a very dumb teenager, I had to complete some classes from time to time about why it might not be a smart decision to shoplift from a Walmart. Like that's just something random. Those classes are always fucking jokes. I'm not kidding when I say you log in online and the questions are like, true or false, stealing is bad. True. Congratulations, you've completed the program. Now I can't say that that's exactly what this is going to be, but typically it's fucking that stupid. So everyone is kind of in agreement that this feels like a very weird slap on the wrist. Especially where's the NBA PA? They came out with a very long statement. NBA PA. Or PR. Whoops. Slightly biased, more like slightly criminal. The NBA today has issued the following statement. Okay, yada 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 yada. This isn't what we care about. Yada yada. Among the key findings, this has been an investigation that's been well over a year in the making. Mr. Sarver, on at least 5 occasions during his tenure with the Suns Mercury organization, repeated the N-word when recounting the statements of others. That's a really good thing for the owner of a team in his 40s, 50s, 60s years old. 50, 60, 70. I don't know how fucking old he is. To say the N-word. Really smart. Mr. Sarver engaged in instances of inequitable conduct towards female employees, made many sex-related comments in the workplace, made inappropriate comments about the physical appearance of female employees and other women, and on several occasions engaged in inappropriate physical conduct towards male employees. Wow. Sounds like a great boss. Mr. Sarver engaged in demeaning and harsh treatment of employees, including by yelling and cursing at them. That doesn't, let's be real, the NBA doesn't give a single fuck about this. Neither does any employer. If you've ever worked at any job, people are yelling and screaming at you and being demeaning towards you. That's just the reality of being a low-class wage slave. You're going to get yelled at and screamed at and treated like utter fucking trash all the time. He basically can't attend any NBA or WNBA games. There's one right here that said, represent the Suns or Mercury in any public or private capacity. I wonder what that means. Like, can he not wear a shirt? Like, would he get in trouble for that? So basically, yeah, this is a slap on the wrist. And let me say this, okay? This type of behavior, it's unacceptable at any level, for sure, for anybody to act like this. You know, for a white dude to say the N-word. Just completely and totally unacceptable for somebody to act like this in the workplace towards women and even male employees as well. Completely and totally inexcusable, regardless of your standing and wherever you are working at, right? Regardless of if you're the owner of the company or you're an intern, you can't act like this. There's the fact that this is the owner of the team is a fucking disgrace. It really is. And whenever this shit dropped, I couldn't for the life of me figure out why Silver didn't just say, you know what, Sarver, you've been an absolute pain in my ass over the past year. This is just such a dark spot on the league. You're out. Like, there are hundreds of people who are willing to put capital together to buy an NBA team. The NBA is just growing in popularity each and every year. Revenues through the fucking roof. These teams are worth billions of dollars. You're out. And I'll find somebody else. I'll find Jeff Bezos can come in. Yeah, is Jeff Bezos a piece of shit? Yeah, all these people are pieces of shit. Okay? But I'll bring somebody else in here, and I'll get you out. I was wondering, why would you not just force him to sell the team? Especially because Woj tweeted that this was not some easy decision. Like, it wasn't like, rest in peace to Jonathan Sharks, by the way. Super fucking sad. It wasn't like this was some... Like, oh, it wasn't like Robert Sarver was like, oh, it's okay. I accept the punishment. I'll take a year. I'll take a year off. According to Woj, while the NBA says Robert Sarver cooperated fully with the investigative process, sources tell @Baxter and me. What is Baxter? Oh, Baxter Holmes. It's a badass by the way. Me and the Suns owner was unaccepting of idea he deserved a 1-year suspension and $10 million fine for his behavior. The punitive process became largely acrimonious. So it wasn't some like easygoing thing. It wasn't like Robert Sarver was like, yeah, I deserve this. I'm just so confused as to why this would happen. Why wouldn't you just say goodbye? Get out of my, I was gonna say get out of my hair. You're annoying for Adam Silver, but he's bald as you could possibly get, so I can't say that, but see ya. I don't want to have to deal with you anymore. This is an easy excuse to get you to sell the team. Your own fan base hates your guts. So I'm wondering why in the hell, when they sell, and then it hit me, right? It hit me that the reality is, if I'm Robert Sarver and I get forced to sell the team, I'm going full fucking scorched earth. Can anybody even tell me what Robert Sarver does? How is he a billionaire? I don't even know. Personally, I have no clue. I don't even really get how Mark Cuban is a billionaire. Every time it's explained to me, I'm like, so he sold this like failing media company, and then he made a bunch of failing like social media apps that didn't go anywhere. I'm very confused about this money and where it's coming from. Either way, right? If I'm Robert Sarver and I'm about to get fired, I'm saying, oh, okay, you wanna fire me? Fine. I'm going full scorched earth. I'm letting everyone know. That owner over there in that city, oh, you should hear what he says behind closed doors. That owner over there, you should know what they did to their secretary. Oh, that owner right there, yeah, you should hear what he says to his players in the locker room after a loss. The reality is all these guys are pieces of shit. Guaranteed. You can't be, there's no such thing as a nice, cool billionaire. They don't exist. I know that they might come off as cool, like, hey, I'm Elon Musk and I made a weird meme on Twitter. I'm such a likable, weird goofball. No, you're not. I fucking hate your guts. I hate all of your guts. Forever. The NBA does not want to open some can of worms where they're forcing an owner to sell a team because somebody said, well, because, you did find evidence. There's like 325 different people came forward. I think they said like 80,000 pages of evidence, whatever the case may be. Like, he said and did all this shit. But there's no way Silver wants to open this can of worms. Just no way. It's the harsh reality. It just is. This is a slap on the wrist punishment for an owner. $10 million to him is nothing. It's crazy to even say that, but it's nothing. Year-long ban. I mean, that's pretty big. But in the grand scheme of things, take a year off, whatever. I'll go live in my fucking 15th house. Shit is a joke. From an account I muted. Why did I mute this guy? Oh, this is a Suns fan. I know exactly why I muted him. More from the full report. Robert Sarver said he hates diversity. 2 witnesses told investigators that during a 2016 meeting with a black coach and a team executive, Sarver participated in a charged exchange regarding the concept of diversity. The diversity discussion began when Sarver asked the coach what he thought needed changing about the organization. The coach responded diversity, and Sarver erupted saying, no, I hate diversity. Jesus Christ. Insane. Absolutely insane. And it really makes you wonder what else is going on. Like what else What else is just on the cusp of coming out that the NBA doesn't want to get into this thing where, hey, we've already set the precedent where we forced Robert Sarver to sell the team. Now this comes out about this owner. We got to force him to sell the team. Now this comes out about this owner. We got to force them to sell the team. Like, what else is out there? I'm assuming an insane amount of shit. All of the sexual assault stuff came out about the Mavs, and nobody gave a fuck. It was an old news story days later. Like, nobody cared anymore. Time to make the teams public. Yeah, let's make the teams public. Let's do it. I'm in. I'll buy in. Diversity is bullshit. He owns the team. He should be able to hire whoever he wants to. Not even gonna respond to that. Yeah, we're gonna watch the Greece game. It hasn't started yet. At one point, half the owners are probably doing the same shit Robert Sarver did. No, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, for Silver, it's like, okay, I forced Robert Sarver to sell the team. Now what? Now people are saying, well, wait, wasn't there a bunch of reports that Mark Cuban, like, knew sexual assault was happening in the workplace and did nothing about it? Yeah, then the Portland Trailblazers owner, like, it sounds like a complete and total shit show there. What about her? Does she have to sell the team too? This is what I'm saying. It's clear and obvious why. It's because all of these owners suck. All of these owners are horrible humans. And I'm sorry, you can't be a billionaire without being a horrible human. It's impossible. You could be a good millionaire, I think. It could happen. Right? It can happen. Maybe you win the lottery. Maybe you were just born in the right place with the right family and you have no ill will towards anyone else. Maybe you came up with a really great and helpful business model that helps a lot of people. Now you have millions of dollars. Billionaire? No fucking chance. Wonder what the players are going to do. They can easily make a statement by saying they won't play as long as he's owner. That's what really confuses me too. I'm gonna be honest with you, because this wasn't some unknown thing. There were, there was that ESPN expose that came out last year, like around this time. This has been a known thing for quite some time now. And yet still Kevin Durant requested a trade there. Like, I don't understand. I really don't get it. It seems like one sick, cruel joke to the Mavericks, because the go-to excuse for everyone for why the Mavericks don't get free agents, why the Mavericks don't get anyone, is because Mark Cuban. But then it's like, okay, well, Robert Sarver is a literal piece of shit and everyone knows it across the league. Yet one of the best players in the history of the game is like, yeah, trade me there. It just seems like a sick, cruel joke. Let me guess, Luka re-injures his ankle tomorrow, makes life a living hell. Well, let's not say that. You start getting treated like a deity. At that point, you lose touch with reality, start treating your workers as subhumans. You start LARPing as a slave owner. Yeah. You don't get to being a billionaire without exploiting the shit out of everyone. Like, that's just the reality. That's how it is. We're watching this Greece-Germany game, for those of you just tuning in. And there's also such a big power dynamic at play here. Why this shit is so unacceptable. I saw tweets where people were like, oh my God, I wonder how much money Anthony Edwards is going to get fined because Anthony Edwards posted that dumb shit on his story, the homophobic stuff on his story. And that's unacceptable as well. No doubt about it. But there's a massive difference between, what is Anthony Edwards, 21, 20? Old enough to know better for sure. But still in the grand scheme of things, a young kid. Oh my God, Daniel Tice just blew a dunk to start the game. In the grand scheme of things, a young kid who, again, should know better. I'm not trying to excuse him at all. Who was that just banked in that three? Andreas. Germany starts with a banked three from the wing. That's got to feel great if you're Greece to see that go in. Oh, Tyler Dorsey pulling up. Ooh! Nice. But anyways, again, I'm not defending Anthony Edwards at all. Like he deserves his backlash, and hopefully he learns from this and legitimately learns from this, not just, oh, I'm sorry, I won't say this publicly anymore, but actually learns from it. But there's a big difference between a 20-year-old kid saying that and a 40, 50, 60-year-old owner of a fucking team doing shit like this. Yeah, Tim Hardaway Sr. like said some really disgusting shit in the past, but he's really learned from it. And not only has he learned from it, but, you know, not only does he say he's learned from it, but he's actually done things. Giannis's passing really is, I think, one of the more underrated skills in the NBA currently. Is that crazy to say? How did Dorsey end up on the national Greece team? His mom is Greek, I want to say. Oh. Franz Wagner just made a 3 in Giannis's face. And Greece is kind of selling out Giannis right now. I'm not going to lie. 2 good passes and then just 2 blatant misses. Who's your favorite? Which team? I mean, I don't really care. I guess I'm rooting for Greece, though, just because Tyler Dorsey. Schroeder knocks down a 3, though. Germany can't fucking miss. Schroeder's knocked down 2 threes, I think. Franz has a 3. They are 4 of 4 from deep. They've banked in a 3 on the wing. There you go. Give it to Giannis down low. Oh, and Giannis whips it out of bounds. Giannis, I just hyped up your passing, and that's what you do to me? I feel so bad for Dak Prescott. Yeah, me too. I feel bad for Cowboys fans as well. Sorry, guys. It's so crazy how homophobia, racism, and sexism are so deeply rooted in sports fans. Like, bro, people have nothing but hate in their heart. I do agree, too. I hate how just commonplace homophobia is among sports fans. Transphobia is really bad, too. Racism, too, of course. I mean, it's just a reflection on society as a whole, really. And I'm not going to sit here on my high horse, man. When I was younger in high school, I used to say stupid fucking shit, too. I really did. And no excuse either. Like, I knew better at the time. It was just, I thought it was funny and edgy. But you get older, you leave your little bubble. You learn how harmful some of the shit you really say can be. And not just like, oh, it's messed up because that word's bad, but connotations behind words. And you grow and you learn from it. And that's what should happen. You think Schroeder has signed with the Mavs? No. Oh my God. Germany just flat out cannot miss. Greece has been going to Giannis like at the free throw line and letting him pass out. It's been interesting to watch so far. They gotten some good looks from it, too. Oh, my God, Germany. You got to take a timeout, Greece. This is insane what we're seeing. Germany cannot miss. Andreas just made a 3. 5 of 6 from deep, Germany is. That might have been a 2, honestly. Kind of looked like his foot was on the line. Someone in the chat already said that Germany is going to destroy Greece. Somebody did say that. I mean, they're shooting unconscious right now. I just know there are closeted NBA players that won't come out due to the backlash from fans and other players. Oh, yeah. Of course. For sure. For sure. The GOAT, Mike Toby. Ant is an asshole for what he did. Beyond the homophobia, taking videos of people like minding their own business, ugh. I just hate that. I really do. Again, though, like 21 years old, just turned 21. He should know better, for sure. But it's not like he's never going to learn from this or anything. I saw a Germany win prediction if Greece had trouble guarding Schroeder. I mean, Greece was only a 4.5 point favorite. It's not like it's some absurd upset or anything. There's another assist from Giannis. That corporate ass apology. Yeah, I always like when stuff like this happens and somebody just said something dumb and they're like, hey, this isn't what I believe. It's like, well, you just said it just now. That was like when that, oh my God, Franz Wagner drains a step back three. This is nuts. It was like when that Reds announcer said that. What do you say? The F word on air. And then literally 20 seconds later, it's like, hey guys, that's not who I am. It's like, you literally just said that. It's one thing to be like, hey, I said this stupid shit 8 years ago. Like, that's not who I am anymore. Versus, hey, I said this 30 seconds ago. Oh, man. Greece really is selling out Giannis. They can't hit any open shots, and Giannis just gets an and one off an offensive rebound. Aside from it being an asshole move, I'm just shocked he was dumb enough to upload it. Yeah, that's... I mean, was it at late night, maybe? People are more afraid of getting caught rather than changing their ways. I think people do change their ways, though. Like, I mean, I grew up in a fucking suburban-ass bubble neighborhood. And, you know, myself and most of my friends said stupid fucking shit that we haven't said in 6, 7, 8 years because we grew up and realized it was fucking dumb. Like, it wasn't like, oh my God, we're going to get caught if we keep doing stuff like this. Like, it was just we got older and we were like, this is so fucking stupid. Unfortunately, there are people, though, who are not like that, which I have encountered. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Germany cannot miss. It doesn't matter what Greece is doing. That was a god-awful possession. They just got bailed out on a prayer three. Giannis pulling up from deep. Oh, my God, air ball. Get Tyler Dorsey the ball. There he goes. Tyler Dorsey, corner three. All right, Dorsey's got 6. Do you remember when that Rockets announcer made fun of KPJ's dad murdering someone like that? I vaguely remember that. I think it was just like a badly timed misspeaking. Like, I think he misspoke and it was at probably the worst possible time. Another good pass by Giannis leads to a foul. Choice had seeing those guys you were close to not grow out of it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I know people who are like that too. Germany are about to conquer the Eurobasket. How about the OKC announcer saying Russ was out of his cotton-picking mind? That one's terrible. That one is... Hey, Dirk! That one's even like, oh, that's just a... That's like, oh, that's something that my grandma used to say or something. You gotta have the wherewithal to be like, you know what? This might sound really fucking bad. I do think that having millions of people telling you that you are a piece of shit may cause some introspection. Whether that leads to something is up to the person, though. I mean, I feel like that could work one of two ways, to be honest with you. Do you Germany to win because of Dirk or Greece to win because of Dorsey? I don't really care that much, honestly. I want Dorsey to have a good game, obviously. I'll root for Greece because Giannis. I would rather watch Giannis continue playing than, like, Schroeder and Franz, to be 1,000% honest with you. It's not like Dirk's out there. Oh, my God. Schroeder just knocked down another 3. What are they shooting? They are 8 of 10 from deep. 8 of 10 from deep. 8 of their 10 field goals have been threes. Yet Greece is only down by 7. Greece is only down by 7. Giannis just hit a crazy fadeaway and one. Oh my God. You want me a Dirk Classic blue jersey? I was going to go and get mine, but I don't know where it is. Schroeder has been great in this tournament, for sure. Like, he definitely deserves to be in the MVP talk. I hope Germany blow their entire load this game. In the following games, can't hit an open layup. You take Schroeder over Frank any day? I actually don't know if I would. Surprisingly, the dude can ball when he doesn't have to guard Luka the whole game. Greece might be the easier matchup for Slovenia, even though Giannis would annihilate their bigs. Oh my God. Giannis would embarrass Toby. Have Greece and Slovenia ever played? Like with Giannis on the team and Luka? Oh, that low dude who is usually knocking down every shot I've ever seen him take misses a 3 finally for Germany. I mean, you're only down 5 if you're Greece. That is kind of unbelievable considering how well Germany has shot the ball. I would be disappointed if Giannis loses today and Luka loses tomorrow. Yeah. You think FIBA would let that happen? Like, if we're just being honest, do you think FIBA like lets their refs know under the table, hey man, there's no way in shit we're eliminating Luka and Giannis in back-to-back days? Oh, Giannis gets an and one. They can't stop him. They cannot stop him. And I will say this. Giannis has 13 points on 6 of 7. He has 4 assists too. He has 4 fucking assists and 13 points already and 3 rebounds. And I'll say he should have like probably 6 or 7 assists already. He's done everything. Absolutely everything. Jesus, Giannis is going crazy. If Greece lose and tomorrow Slovenia loses as well, I'm not watching the rest of Eurobasket. Luka's not losing to Poland. They're 14-point favorites. That would be a shock. Dang, my totally legit stream is so far behind. Yeah, but according to Gil, Giannis doesn't know basketball, so I don't know what you're talking about doing everything. Such a stupid fucking take. I really don't understand it. I just don't understand it. A big reason why I'm just so confused by this like recent Giannis hate. It would be one thing if Giannis did not win a ring recently. Here you go, guys. Gas this tweet. If Giannis didn't win a ring recently, I would understand it, kind of. But we literally just recently saw Giannis have one of the most dominant finals performances and one of the most dominant closeout games you'll ever see. Was it 50 points in Game 6? He went like 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Insane shit. Yeah, people want to act like it's some crazy thing like, oh my God, Giannis. Like, Giannis in the playoffs, things just shut down for him. Dude, he just won a ring and scored fucking 50 points in a Game 6. Yeah, he won a ring, but like you can't have it both ways where we only assess players in the playoffs or ring-wise, and then a player gets a ring in one of the most dominant fashions we've ever seen, or at least in recent memory, and it's like, well, except that one. That one doesn't count, though, because he got lucky. Like, Ball Don't Stop, who I swear to God, I'm going to stop bringing up on the channel. But He was like, yeah, man, he just got really lucky in his championship run. So does everyone. That's just how every single championship run has ever been. You got to get a little bit lucky. Oh my God, another crazy bounce pass out of a double team for Giannis and another missed wide open three. Like they're selling. It's kind of crazy to say that. And Germany's starting to miss threes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. I'm officially putting Germany into the danger zone. You know what that means. Call your grandma and pop because the game's about to get good. Oh, Thanasis Antetokounmpo gets a lob. Yeah. I just don't. Wow. Giannis really is that guy. It's incredible. Germany was unconscious from deep to start this game. And it just doesn't really matter. Like, that has to feel so deflating. Oh, and Thanasis gets a strip. Oh, my God. That was such a late whistle. Oh, my God. That was such a late whistle. Wow, that's a terrible call. Thanasis got all ball right there. That is a horrendous call. I'm worried about Konchar in the final against Greece. I'm worried about anybody on Slovenia versus Giannis. He'll be getting posterized at least 8 times. You know, you want to know what would really help push my agenda forward? What if Luka checked Giannis the whole game and beat him up? Serbia got bounced in round 1 against Italy. Pretty big upset. Vlatko's in the NBA. Now, this is crazy to think about. It is kind of crazy that Konchar's in the NBA. Chanchar. It's Chanchar, sorry. It is kind of crazy. Oh, wait. My Be Real went off. Is Luka the best defender on the national team? Probably not. I mean, Goran's not a bad defender. I don't think Zoran's that terrible either. They just hustle a bunch. And they don't call that a foul on Thanasis. That's a makeup non-call right there. Did you just take a picture of me? Yep, smile. Or too late. You're already in the picture. I really can't believe they didn't ban Robert Sarver from the league or force him to sell. That's honestly fucking insane to me. The more I sit here and think about it, that's absolutely shocking and appalling. Man, Lowe sucks. He's always out of control. I swear to God, he always makes every shot I've ever seen him took, though. Luka Defensive Player of the Year propaganda video needed. That's a little bit too far out there for me. What does a suspension to an owner even do? I mean, you can't go to the owner box, I guess. Essentially nothing. Like I said, he can just go to his 14th vacation home and chill out for a year. Come back. Luka really ended not only the actual Suns team, but the Suns management too. You can't touch these dudes, man. You know that. If you are a billionaire in the States, you are God. That's 1,000% true. If he sells the team and only becomes richer, yeah, that's true as well. But at least you'd get him out. Yeah, make Luka the new owner of the Suns. I feel like that's only fair. Okay, Giannis off the floor for Greece, and it's kind of looked ugly offensively. Oh, that is a tough shot right there. Who was that? Who was that on Germany? Wheeler Bab? I'm sorry. That was a tough shot. Tyler Dorsey propaganda. It is coming. I kind of think I might do Dorsey, Hardy, and Theo Pinson all in one video. Yeah, Greece's offense is just not there right now without Giannis. He literally... He might have a 100% usage rate right now. All right, first quarter over. Greece is down 4. Fantastic for them. It really is. Germany went 8 of 12 from deep. They started 8 of 10. Cooled off. And then offensively, I mean, they were at 28 points, I feel like, with 3 minutes left in the quarter. Something like that. And they just stagnated big time. Yeah, Josh Green was the first one I did, I'm pretty sure. To 2 class system, the working class and the capital class, the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. I've been watching highlights of the Guay guy, the Max picked up. He looks like he might be a second two-way. Book will suffer from anxiety all year long. Everywhere he turns, you'll see jerseys of Luka smiling over 62-27 Game 7 score. Germany's insanely quick on defense. Germany's a good team. I mean... Again, Greece was only a 4.5 point favorite on the books that I was seeing, which really is not that big, especially considering like you definitely have the best player between the two teams by a lot. I hope Edwards gets canceled and the Mavs buy the tip. I was actually thinking about Miles Bridges earlier today because there was some Reddit post about how the Cavs are going to solve their wing problem because they kind of have one, especially if Okoro doesn't really blossom. They sort of have this weird like wing conundrum where they just have a bunch of guys who do like one thing well and that's it. And someone was like, Miles Bridges would be the absolute perfect fit. And it kind of got me thinking like Miles Bridges is definitely playing at some point. I don't know when. I don't know for who. I pray Bridges never makes it back to the league. He is. Like he's going to be back. You can replace an owner. You can find somebody else. Hold on a second. You can like Robert Sarver is a replaceable person. That capital is replaceable. You can find a bunch of people who are willing to spend billions of dollars. Not a bunch of people, obviously, but you can definitely find someone who's willing to spend $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion to buy a team in the NBA because it's such a profitable venture. You can't replace Miles Bridges. That's what I was saying a while ago. Like sports is probably the closest thing to a meritocracy there is on the planet. And there was a quote by I think an old GM of the Cardinals. I don't remember who it was, of the Arizona Cardinals, who said something like, if Hannibal Lecter ran a 4.2 40, sports owners would just say that it was a dietary problem, which is so true. Oh, there you go. Get it to Giannis. Oh my God, Giannis is a fucking freak. Crazy alley-oop. There's just nobody on Germany who has a single chance against him. Does he have a 100% usage rate? That's actually what I'm interested in. He's got 15 points and 4 assists. He's responsible for damn near all of their points. Oh, now Germany's throwing up bullshit. They don't have a chance, I don't think. Is it really profitable now? Oh, yeah, for sure. NBA is definitely profitable. I think CP3 will play this season. I think he'll be okay, but I'm definitely a little bit worried about him. I mean, you should get a 3 to 5 year ban. If a normal person did that, they'd be in jail for that long. I mean, you're not wrong. THJ and DP for Clarkson. The trade just doesn't really move me much. All right, let's see if Germany can get things going a little bit. There you go. Get the ball in Franz Wagner's hands. Stop fucking around. That's why I was pissed off in the Germany-Slovenian game. Like, Schroeder was playing well, but he was just doing a little bit too much, man. Get the ball in Franz Wagner's hands. Giannis just hit somebody in the dick accidentally. That was actually hilarious. Poor guy. Giannis was trying to save a ball that was out of bounds for like 3 seconds. That's a tough make right there by Franz. Rather have THA over Clarkson. I mean, I think Clarkson's probably better. I don't know. That trade just doesn't do anything for me. I guess he'd be moving off the contract, but it's not like Clarkson has 2 years left too. Clarkson has 2 years left. What does Tim have 3 years left? Clarkson makes less. Oh, Franz. Ooh. Nice step back. I mean, Franz's ability to create space, it is pretty impressive. He just generated quite a bit of space on that step back 3. Just didn't make it. Thoughts on Dak? I feel like he's hurt all the time now. Jerry's so annoying as well. They turn me off the NFL so much. I don't give a shit about the doubt. I just really don't care. I'm trying my heart. I wasn't even mad at the game or anything. Like, it's just not there for me right now. I don't feel anything towards them. Lowe's rated at 3. I'm telling you, this guy just knocks down every 3 I've ever seen him take. I would not say Tim Hardaway Jr. and Clarkson are the same players. Like, Tim Hardaway's much more reliant on other people for his offense, and he's a very, very streaky catch-and-shoot guy. And when he's hot, he doesn't need any space at all, and he'll knock down anything. Clarkson is a legitimate shot creator. Like, he'll create his own shot. That's what he does. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily comparable. I mean, Tim can create his own shot too, but it's not at the level Jordan Clarkson can. Yeah, I mean, self-creation is definitely very valuable. Like, I wouldn't mind Clark. It's just like, it doesn't really make sense to me. There's not a trade there that makes sense, in my opinion. THA would have been nice against Golden State, yeah. I mean, the issue with Tim Hardaway is definitely the defensive side of things, but you could say the exact same thing for Clarkson. That's why I'm like, it just doesn't move me. And when people want Clarkson and Tim Hardaway together, I just don't see a world where that makes much sense either. There's just not a Clarkson trade that makes a lot of sense to me. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. Make sure you do so. Helps me out tremendously. People are so down on Tim Hardaway. I wouldn't say people are down, but I think people have just kind of forgot. Wait, why is Greece shooting a technical free throw? It sucks that I can't have the fucking audio on louder because they're not messing around. FIBA is not messing around. Everything I've done FIBA wise has been clapped immediately. I've seen Bertans in 2 seconds for Clarkson. May work. I mean, again, like the Clarkson Tim Hardaway pairing off the bench, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I will say this though. I will say getting Bertans' money off would kind of make some sense. But there's no way in hell the Jazz do that. I was talking to some Mavs fans who thought that Clarkson could be our point guard off the bench. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't know if I'd want that. What they're going to do is stagger. What they're going to do is stagger Dinwiddie and Luka's minutes. And they're just kind of built for the playoffs currently, I feel like. That's what they're going to do in the postseason. And that's their line of thinking. I mean, it does feel a little bit short-sighted because what if something happens to Luka, God forbid? Or Dinwiddie. Then what? You're kind of fucked. Boyan's not happening for the Mavericks. It would be great for somebody else. It's not happening for Dallas. Trading a first, like Boyan's definitely getting a first. I don't know if Clarkson does. What a terrible shot by Germany. Gross. Long baseline 2 off the inbounds. Boyan's getting a first, but oh my God, Tyler Dorsey is getting clamped currently. Tyler Dorsey just got absolutely clamped. That was insanely good defense. Wow, Dorsey could not create any space at all. I don't know who that was on Germany. Oh, and then Giannis turns it over in the backcourt. Not a great sequence right there by Greece. I would definitely take Boyan, but I'm not trading a first if I'm the Mavericks. No chance. Reggie Jackson? Maybe. Luka versus Giannis has to happen. I do agree. Jason Kidd turning into Nick Nurse running 8-man rotations is going to be hell for us. Man, Nick Nurse was running like 6-man rotations in the regular season. I hope to God that's not where we get at. I really feel like that's a recipe for disaster. I don't mind it in the playoffs. I'd rather that than like a Doc Rivers running a 10-man rotation in the playoffs where George Hill's getting like 15 minutes in a game 7. Whatever that was. Every team runs around 8-man rotations in playoffs, and we have Hardy plus Frank for regular season minutes, 96 guard minutes after Lucas Spence. You only got 30 left between Tim Hardaway Jr., Hardy, and Frank. Yeah, I think for the playoffs, the roster feels kind of set. And I think the Mavs are building their team with the playoffs in mind. That's clear and obvious. But you do have to get there. If something happens to Luka, we can tank for Wemby, although we'll have to go deep into the bench to compete with teams like Jazz and Spurs. Even if the Mavericks do, I mean, God forbid, knock on glass, even if the Mavericks do lose Luka for an extended period of time, I still don't think they're anywhere near as bad as they're still nowhere near as bad as the Spurs. I mean, nowhere, or the Jazz. I think maybe you could argue Colin Sexton would be better, but Wood would be the best player on either of those teams. Dinwiddie would have an argument. Like, these teams are going to be atrociously bad. Atrociously bad. Do we have a 2023 pick? No, the Knicks will probably get it. I think it's top 10 protected or something like that. So the Knicks will get it. Once that happens, boom, you're good. You got access to all your picks. Spencer Dinwiddie still made the Nets a 500 team at starting point guard. Yeah, like even if Luka goes down for an extended period of time, I really don't think we're as bad as the Spurs or the Jazz. I mean, look at those teams, guys. It is dire. Keldon Johnson's your best player. I mean, Keldon Johnson's a great player, but he's not like your best player type guy. He's like a really solid role player guy. Jazz, I mean, Colin Sexton, it's a good tank commander. Someone's going to fill it up, score points. I still think Giannis or Jokic will join Luka one day. I fear that it might be the other way around. Luka joins one of them. I don't know, though. I do get a little bit scared by it. The idea of that happening. Oh my God. Oh my God. Giannis has it. Giannis with another assist. Giannis has 5 assists, 15 points. Jesus. Schroeder's got 8. Obst has 8. Obst. Franz has 8. Germany's still shooting incredibly well. Oh, look at Tyler Dorsey playing defense. Pokes it away and chases it out of bounds. There you go, Dorsey. Tyler Dorsey's got 6. 2 threes. 2 of 2. Shooting. Beautiful. Giannis is doing everything offensively. So Tyler Dorsey's just camping out for threes. Dallas has a booming economy, though. Why would Luka leave for Milwaukee or Denver? These guys are making fucking $500 million. These guys will be making $500 million by their next contracts, more than likely. Like, when Luka hits free agency, unrestricted free agency, like there's a real chance his contract ends up being worth $500 million. Why would he give a shit where he is? The only place I'm okay with Luka leaving to is Milwaukee. I can't root for white people I can't root for 2 white people on the same team. Denver gives guys like MPJ Max and took like 3 years to get some wings for Joker. I can see them going to Milwaukee though. The MPJ Max definitely is still a little bit shocking to me. I don't see why they felt the need they had to do that. Oh, nice job, Franz Wagner. That's who the Mavericks need right there. Franz Wagner would be so perfect next to Luka. A wing who can kind of do it all. Franz Wagner's one of those guys, though. Be perfect pretty much anywhere. The Bulls really fucked that up. Ugh, Giannis sidestep 3. Hate that. I just hate it. That's not a shot that I like seeing. Yeah, there you go. Get him underneath, guarded by Schroeder. There's just no chance. It's a good foul by Schroeder. That's the only thing he can do. Okay, at halftime, I saw this thing. At halftime, I want to take this quiz that shows you how good of a coach, NBA coach, you would be. I saw this today on Reddit. I haven't taken the quiz. Are you smarter than an NBA head coach? Test your hoops IQ. Yes, I am smarter. And look, Doc Rivers is on the front. Yes. I can tell you this much right now. Yes, without a shadow of a fucking doubt. I hated the Mavs roster in like 2018 through 2020 because it felt like the team was like 75% white and it felt kind of embarrassing to root for that. I mean... Wait, what is Tyler Dorsey doing? He's mean mugging. Block the shot. Yeah. That's a great block by Dorsey. And he's screaming. I love it. Uh-oh. Giannis in transition. Oh, what a pass. Reverse layup. Greece has tied it. Timeout, Germany. They're hype. Giannis has 6 assists. Unbelievable. Bro, Kurt Rambis was a head coach. It can't be that hard. I kind of get where you're coming from, though, Colton. I'm going to be real with you. At the end of the day, though, I just want my teams to win. I really don't care what it looks like, but I do kind of agree with you. Although being a POC Mavs fan is truly one of the most schizophrenic experiences. I mean, the thing is, though, like the Mavs obviously have the stigma. They got a bunch of white players. Now KP's gone, so it's a little bit different now. There are some teams out there that have more white guys than the Mavs. There has to be. I feel like now it's a little bit outdated. What team am I thinking of? There's a team out there where every time I watch them, I'm like, damn, they have so many white guys. Like, why do they never get shit, but the Mavs do? Who is it? Part of me wants to say the Rockets, but I'm trying to think. They got Şengün, they got Garrison Matthews. They have Boban now. They had Daniel Tice at one point last year. Did he ever play for them? What up, Squiggly? Bulls got a lot of white guys. Jazz, they got Boyan. I guess Walker Kessler now. Do you think the Mavs will have some dope-ass jerseys in the near future? No. Nope. Probably some hideous, disgusting ones, if I had to guess. Magic, yeah, you got the Wagner brothers. Who else outside of that, though? Kings, Sabonis, Tyler Dorsey snatching a board. There you go. Look at Giannis going coast to coast, getting fouled. Yeah, but also who cares about that? I'm just looking at basketball players. For example, 25 teams will probably kill to have Caruso on their team, and he's white and bald. No, yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter at all. It's just a funny thing. It's just a funny thing to think about. I mean, I would love Caruso on the Mavs. How long do you think Giannis' game will last? You think if Giannis wants out of Milwaukee, should we go all in for him? Yes. Unstoppable duo, but Giannis is older. Giannis is only, what, 27? I mean, it's not like Giannis is old. It's not like he's like 30. He has been in the league a long time, though. Yeah, he's 27. He'll turn 28 in December. It's kind of crazy, like Giannis was a rookie in 2013, 2014. That's just so, that feels so long ago, and it is. I mean, he's going to be entering his 10th NBA season. That's crazy. Wow. And I remember that 2014, 2015 Giannis in the playoffs. That Bucks team in the playoffs. That feels like that was, I mean, to say that was 9 years ago is crazy, but it feels like it was. It feels like it was that long ago. It's just crazy to say Giannis is 27. Feels like he's older. I don't care if we get white players, but many players have explicitly stated they wouldn't want to play for Cuban. We know it ourselves. There's a reason. Have too many people said that, though? I mean, Cuban needs to shut the fuck up, like, when it comes to talking about players who aren't on the team. It's not that sussy when the owner has a boner for Euro players over AAU. That's true, and I wish he wouldn't say shit like that. There's just no reason for an owner to say things like that. Like, seriously, what do you stand to gain as an owner by saying, like, shitting on AAU? Bucks need to bring back the purple jersey. They are this year, I think. If Giannis is available, everything but Luka is for sale. Yeah, of course. I will say from a lot of like the jersey reveals I've seen, I think a lot of the leaks earlier in the year are fake. Oh, Schroeder gets a tough and one. Oh, and they're talking shit. There's been some shit talking between these two teams. I love it. If Luka beats Greece in the finals, Giannis will definitely consider joining the Mavs. Sure. You know what? I just realized how the NBA can make the midseason tournament work. How about this? I have friends who are in, I'm not personally in it, but I have friends who are in a Vampire Fantasy League where if you beat a team, you get to pick a player from their team. Like, that's how it works. Oh, look at that pick and roll right there. My God, imagine if that was Luka and Giannis. Giannis as the roll man, head of steam towards the basket, unstoppable. They're not doing anything against that. We got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point game. Greece has the lead, by the way. And Germany's still knocking down threes. But if you lose... Oh, Giannis kick out. Oh, Giannis, another assist. He might have 10 assists by the end of the quarter. By the end of the half. If you lose in the midseason tournament, the team you lost to gets to pick a player from your team. There you go. There you go, Adam Silver. Your $1 million idea. You're welcome. Oh, another three for Germany. Jesus. Jesus. 11 of 17. And yet you're still only up by 2. That's what's actually crazy to me. I mean, Greece is shooting well too. 5 of 12 from deep. That's good. 59% from the field. 68% on 2-point shots. They're just getting great looks though, because Giannis is carrying this team offensively. This is exactly why I do plan on ranking the new jerseys soon. This is exactly why the whole like skill versus domination thing makes no sense to me and doesn't matter to me. Because I watch games like this where Giannis is single-handedly carrying his offense, right? Is he dribbling between his legs? Is he doing machine gun dribbles? Is he doing step-back threes? Is he doing sidestep threes? Is he doing hezzy pull-up jumpers, mid-range elbow jumpers? No, he's not. But it doesn't fucking matter because it's working. Like, he's carrying this offense. He's doing everything. Kicking out to wide-open players, getting a full head of steam to the rim. You can't stop him. Getting mismatches underneath under the basket, sealing off smaller defenders. You can't stop him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it looks like. And don't get it mistaken. Like when people bring up this skills debate, it's like pull-up jumpers and like hezzy dribble moves. Like that's really what it is. That's what is talked about. That's what they're talking about. And it's like, dude, who fucking cares? Oh, Schroeder gets fouled on a pull-up jump shot. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Physical play leads to better highlights. Skill play equals better games usually. Giannis plays good team basketball, which is a skill. Shaq was also incredibly skilled, although the definition of skill in basketball discourse is so broken. Yeah, that's what's stupid too. Like, because Shaq always gets used in the dominance discussion. It's like, dude, Shaq was insanely skilled too. His footwork was insane for somebody his size. Like, are we not counting that? How much do you think Giannis weighs? I don't know. What do you guys think? Like 270? Tyler Dorsey is on Greece, yes. Oh, good pass by Giannis to Tyler Dorsey. And one. Wow, the whistle is not. The whistle's a little bit crazy to me. It's not what we've been expecting. If Giannis weighs less than Luka, I'm going to lose it. It wouldn't shock me that much. I highly doubt it, though. Shaq was also a good passer for a big man in the triangle offense. Giannis is a great passer for his size, too. Like, it's just a stupid fucking debate. That's not even worth your time. Like, it's just straight up not worth your time. Tyler Dorsey and one off a Giannis pass. Yes, please. Love it. Another foul, man. The calls have been kind of crazy for what we've seen in this tournament so far. Seriously. This looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if Germany is shooting like this, yeah, you got to score a lot of points if you're Greece to win. But also, if Giannis is playing like this, for Germany, you have to keep shooting like this if you have any chance to win. Gil probably hasn't watched a single Giannis game in the past 4 years. I mean, I kind of understand what they're saying in that, hey, when push comes to shove and a defense is throwing everything they have at you, the skilled players more often than not are going to do something more than the players who just simply rely on physical skills. But it's just like, dude, Giannis dropped fucking 50 points in a Game 6 closeout of the NBA Finals. So I'm not even participating in this conversation. Players hated Carlisle, not Cuban. Yeah, that was the thing. Like, I will say this. Players seem to have only said good things about Cuban post playing on the Mavs, and it's also not nothing. Oh, Tyler Dorsey's on the ground. Dennis Schroeder's all over him. Call a foul. Oh, and Schroeder and Dorsey going at it. Yeah, Schroeder's not coming to the Mavs. Luka talked shit and yelled in Schroeder's face. Now Tyler Dorsey shoving Schroeder a little bit. Yeah, no chance. James Johnson and Wes Iwundu, legendary Mavs players. Yeah, great times. That's why, like, everybody literally losing their minds about this offseason. This hasn't even been anywhere near as bad. What up, Riley? As some of the other ones. Like the Wes Iwundu, James Johnson, we got some dogs finally offseason. Wow, that one was brutal. Oh, Schroeder gets blocked. Dorsey running the break. Slows it down. Good choice. And another foul. Man, lots of whistles. You think Dorsey will be getting an actual contract from the Mavs? From everything they said, it kind of seems like they'll give him one. Everyone's happy birthday to Siley. He turns 50 today. That's right. People hate on Frank's offense. Remember Wes Iwundu? Yes. I miss Nicola Melli. That was a great week or two on Melli Madness. Yeah, right after the trade, Melli was knocking down a bunch of threes. I will say that. I was never the biggest Melli fan, but he was knocking down threes immediately after that trade. These old NBA stars just shit on current NBA players because they can't handle the fact that they don't get the attention they used to. Just farming outrage clicks. I mean, I think it has more to do with the fact that these guys who did rely, like, they weren't like Gilbert Arenas, obviously. If you're in the NBA, you're an athletic freak. Like, there's no two ways around it. You can't not be an athletic freak. Like, look at guys like Luka Garza, who very skilled offensive big, but just incredibly unathletic. And because of that, he's just not in the league. Ooh, Tyler Dorsey, nice pump fake. Drive. Oh, my God. Whoa, they just called that basket interference. Daniel Tice can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it either. Tyler Dorsey just got 2 points. Daniel Tice just annihilated his shot at the rim, but they said it was basket interference. That is an abysmally bad call. Over the rim? They're saying that was a good call in the broadcast? Okay, if you say so. Wow. Imagine Melli Bertans, Kleba, and Luke on the floor. You wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Oh, my God. That lineup would be horrible. Lots of spacing, at least. On Twitter, I said Robert Sarver didn't deserve a 1-year suspension, only a fine, and I immediately got called a racist. Well, I mean, he definitely deserves a 1-year suspension, if not more than that. He should tell the team, honestly. That's really what it is. Ooh, Schroeder travels. Greece is getting a lot of calls. I'm not going to lie. Melli was a very cheap Bertans. Melli was just an unplayable player. Oh, anyways, as I was saying, like, I understand for guys like Arenas who were great athletes in their own right. Oh, this dude from Greece just knocked down a half-court three. Oh, someone on Finland did that earlier today too. Holy shit. Germany in some danger, man. I feel like if you're Greece, you love what's going on here. That was wild as shit. Half court three from the logo. End of the half. Buzzer beater. Got trapped pretty much at half court. 2 people came and he still knocked it down. That's fucking nuts. Greece up 4. If you're Germany, man, that's got to feel really bad. You had an unbelievable start to the game shooting-wise. And, I mean, you're shooting 65% from deep, yet you're losing by 4. Wow. Insane. All right, I actually really want to do this. I really want to do this quiz right here. Are you smarter than an NBA head coach? Test your hoops IQ with the Crunch Time Coaching Quiz. Again, Doc Rivers on the front. Am I a better Crunch Time coach than Doc Rivers? I would immediately say yes. I haven't even taken the quiz yet. I haven't even looked at the questions. I would say probably. Let's go ahead and look. Let's go ahead and take a shot here. You have 3 timeouts remaining with 3:01 left in the game. I'm already telling you, I haven't seen the answers. You're calling a timeout. You're about to lose a timeout in 2 seconds. You're calling a timeout. The other team has just scored. Your star player is motioning that he badly needs a breather. Well, first and foremost, my star player with 3 minutes left needs a breather. I'm looking him in the eyes and I'm saying no. As you prepare to inbound, you get a sub in without burning a timeout. Fuck no, that's the last thing I would do. Call a timeout immediately while there's still over 3 minutes left in the game. Yes, you're about to lose a timeout. Don't burn a timeout. You need to save all 3. A trick question. You're about to lose one. Wait until your team crosses half court. No. Call a timeout immediately. Submit. Correct. Thank you. Oh, I almost read the answer key. Thank you. Ty Lue, I'll take that. Your team is down by 1 with 8 seconds to go and 1 timeout remaining. Your opponent has airballed a wild layup, okay? And your point guard has grabbed the rebound. You push, not calling a timeout. A ball handler grabs the rebound, no timeout. Call a timeout and advance the ball to set the game winner. I'm only doing that if a big or somebody who can't dribble grabs the rebound. Call a timeout, sub in your best shooters, no. Let the offense even get something easy if nothing's there after a few seconds. Then you can always call a timeout. Save the timeout, tell your guard to slow down, and yell at your best play from the sideline. I'm definitely seeing if I can get out in transition, and if a disaster strikes, I'm calling a timeout. Correct! Thank you. Doc Rivers would never have done that. He would have called a timeout and subbed in DeAndre Jordan and George Hill. You're down by 4 with 15 seconds to go and the ball. You have a quick 2-play that works about 50% of the time, and a 3-point play that works 35% of the time. Okay, I'm down 4 with 15 seconds left. Okay, call the quick 2-play. You'll have to foul anyway, and if you miss the 3, then the game is over. Call the 3-play. You need to make up points as quickly as possible. Yes, and I guarantee that's the analytical play. Call the quick 2-play. You still have a timeout to extend the game if it doesn't work. Call the 3-play and wind down the clock. You don't want to give the other team an opportunity to set up a good play. What? No. Call the 3-play for sure. Duh. I mean, if the 2-point... I mean, you're down 4 with 15 seconds left. Getting 2 is fucking stupid because you foul. They make 2 free throws. You're back in the same spot. 3-point play. You knock it down. 35%. That's an okay percentage. Yeah, call the 3. Correct. Thank you. Boonholzer? All right, I guess I'll take that. Tie game. 0.2 seconds left. You have the ball and you call the timeout. What player are you drawing? It's got to be an alley-oop. Just don't turn it over or commit any sort of foul. Not enough time to legally get a shot off. We can only lose on free throws from the other team. Oh, tie game? Fuck that. Try to shoot it into the basket from the inbound and have our big man commit offensive goaltending when the ball's in the cylinder. That's what we're doing. Remember game 2, I think it was, Suns and Clippers in 2021. That's exactly what the Clippers did, or the Suns, remember? Ayton had the offensive goaltend, and everyone was like, wait, what the fuck? The ball was basically in the basket. Ayton barely touched it, and it counted as a game winner because there's no offensive goaltending on inbound. 0.2 is still enough to get our fast shooter. No, it's not. Try to punch the ball in the air towards the basket. No. Correct. Thank you. The hell's going on in this GIF? Tie game, 20 seconds left. Your opponent has 1 timeout. You have the ball, and you've called your last timeout. What do you tell your team? Okay, tie game, 20 seconds left. Your opponent has 1 timeout. You have the ball, and you've called your last timeout. We're milking the shot clock. What the fuck? Wind the clock down and make absolutely sure the ball is in the air when the time is at 0 so that our opponent doesn't have a chance to score. I wouldn't say you make sure. If you get a good shot, get a good shot. Get a shot up with a few seconds left so we can have a chance to get an offensive rebound. No. Get the shot up early. If we miss, we can intentionally foul. No, that's tie game. What the hell? Find the best shot you can get and don't worry about the clock. The most important thing is that we get a make and take the lead. This is what I'm picking. I don't know if it's right. Let's see. Wrong! You're wrong! What? This is... What? And then they give me Steve Nash. No. Wind the clock down to 0. Make absolutely sure the ball is in the air. Fuck that. No. Get the best shot. If it just so happens to come when the time's at 0, great. If not, then we live with a good shot. No, that's wrong. Boo. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Your team's head coach, Tim Poylan, used up all of your timeouts 3 minutes ago. All right, I'm leaving the team. And was ejected for challenging the referee to a push-up contest. Okay. You, the assistant coach, have taken over permanently, I hope. The referees called your star player out of bounds, saving the ball. But you look up at the Jumbotron and see that he was clearly in bounds. You call a challenge. I can't. I don't have a timeout because my fucking dumbass coach used all my timeouts 3 minutes ago. Install a punch clock because why not? Don't know what the hell that is. Save your challenge for the last 2 minutes. Don't call a challenge. I mean, what? What is a punch clock? Don't call a challenge. I mean, you can't, right? Wouldn't you get a technical? Correct. Thank you. Bill Jackson. I agree. 3 minutes left in the game. You have 1 timeout remaining. Your opponent has clearly double dribbled before laying it in. You call a challenge. Every point is crucial down the stretch, especially if you have a high chance of overturning a play. Yeah, immediately. Oh, wait a second. The play is not reviewable. I don't know. I don't double dribble before laying it in. That can't be challenged. I'm a genius. Your crunch time IQ is 120. You're an excellent in-game coach. Well, it should be perfect. This is objectively correct. This is objectively right. I won't stand for this. What do you guys think about this? Tie game, 20 seconds left. Your opponent has 1 timeout. You have the ball, and you've called your last timeout. What do you tell your team? Find the best shot you can, and don't worry about the clock. The most important thing is that we get a make and take the lead. How is that not right? Wind the clock down and make absolutely sure the ball is in the air when the time is at 0 so that our opponent doesn't have a chance to score. I mean, that's sure. I understand that. But what if it's a dog shit shot? What if you have a wide open layup under the basket? Imagine you miss and they score. You look like a fool. Imagine if my center's underneath the fucking basket and has Dennis Schroeder on him, and I get it into him in the post. He looks up. There's only 8 seconds left, so he passes out, and then I take some dumbass step back double team 3 at the end of the game, and it's an air ball. And now we're going to overtime. My players are tired. We lose in overtime. Then I look like a fucking idiot because my center had the ball underneath the basket and could have easily just put Schroeder on a poster immediately. Then what? Then I tell my team, great. Hey, we got 6 seconds left. We're up 2. Play defense. It's half the game. Play defense. I'm right. This is wrong. Oh, wait. Here, they have an explanation. Tie game, 20 seconds left. You call it out. Okay. Explanation. Once again, win probability models are clear here. The worst outcome is for you to miss with time remaining and give your opponent an opportunity in winning regulation. This is hey, I'm going old school here. I'm throwing analytics out the fucking window. This is a gut decision. If you get a good shot, shoot it. You get a good shot, shoot it. Now, obviously, I'm not saying settle for a bad shot early in the clock. If it's not there, then yes, milk the clock. I'm right. This is bullshit. Link for this test. I mean, I just gave you guys all the answers, but I'll link it. Is the game back on? No, not yet. This was fun, though. I mean, I am right. I feel like I am right. Just gonna be honest. Starting 5, Trey Burke, point guard, DeLon Wright, shooting guard, Justin Jackson, small forward, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, power forward, Willie Cauley-Stein, center. Bench equals James Johnson, Bertans, Wes Iwundu, Courtney Lee, Ryan Brokoff. Those are all Mavs legends right there. Those are all absolute legends in Mavs lore. I don't know if that's even correct analytics though, because you might have a win percentage of 90% if you take the open layup. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do get it if it's like, hey, let's not shoot like a pull-up elbow jumper with 14 seconds left. That, yes, agreed. If that's a shot you're gonna shoot, you might as well wait until there's 1 second left. There's a difference between wide open layup and best shot. Yeah, they told me I was wrong because that's what I was saying. Not even, okay, so let's say this. Luka has the ball in the post. I don't know. Who's a small guard? Luka has the ball in the post. He's backing down Donovan Mitchell. They're playing the Cavs. He's backing down Darius Garland. There's 8 seconds left. He's backing him down. It's 1-on-1 currently. You know Mobley is coming to double team. What would you want to happen there? Would you want the double team to come and then now we're passing the ball around and we don't know who's going to end up with the ball in their hands, or Luka's going to take some crazy double team shot? Or would you rather Luka attack the mismatch immediately? And if he misses, then you know what? Whatever. But if he makes it, boom, now we're up 2. I want Luka top of the key dribbling and then getting a screen and shooting as time expires. If you had to bet on it, who do you think will be Luka's eventual second star? Part of me really feels, for some reason, really feels Paul George. I just don't know what it is. I want Luka top of the key dribbling. I don't know. I just feel if you get a mismatch, you almost have to attack it. And I'll take my chance playing defense rather than anything else. What is this right here? This didn't get as heated as I thought. I love when Trill posts these. I really do. Vending machine snack tier lists. I used to live off vending machines in college. Big Texas in the A. I'd almost bump that up to an S. What's this? Honey bun? I'm not really a honey bun guy. Doritos, yes, clearly S tier. I'd throw Cheetos in S tier as well. Pop-Tarts, yeah, pretty solid. I don't know what these are. M&M's, yeah, the M&M's suck. Sorry. Sorry, they just are not good. What's the worst? Gum, yeah, agreed. Gum. Hell, Payday, yeah, disgusting. Oh, these things, yeah, terrible. What are these, like Triscuits? Sun Chips, original Sun Chips, I agree. Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips, a different conversation. Yeah, these disgusting cheddar peanut butter, gross. Rice Krispies, I don't know about that. I don't know. We might have to bump Rice Krispies up a little tiny bit. Zoo animal crackers, that needs to be in its own tier of hell. If you are ordering animal crackers at a fucking vending machine, you should immediately be arrested. You should finish the order. The vending machine automatically contacts authorities, and you are arrested within the hour. I don't know what the hell these are. Did I say Muddy Buddy? No, Muddy Buddies are actually kind of good. That's not what those are. I don't know what the hell that is. Milky Way? Yeah, I'm not a big Milky Way guy. Don't know if I would say hell. Like, don't know if I would put Milky Way in the same tier as fucking animal crackers, but I definitely see it. Butterfingers are gross. I'd replace Milky Way with Butterfingers. Actually, what's even... I actually don't know if I've ever had a Milky Way in my life. Couldn't tell you what's even in it. Payday's mid-tier? Gross. I think Paydays are disgusting. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is fucking magic. What the hell is wrong with you? This isn't my list, guys. This is not my list. Yeah, I like Reese's a lot. Skittles, boo. Skittles are disgusting. Lay's barbecue, overrated. Don't like them. Goldfish, solid. Twinkies, eh. Little peanut butter crackers, yeah, these are solid. Especially a vending machine. Like, if you haven't ate a meal or something and you desperately need something, these are pretty filling. Nature Valley, probably a little bit hated on. Not bad. Pretzels, oh no. I'm sorry, man. No, not on pretzels. No. Peanuts, not bad. Again, if you're like hungry and you need something, peanuts can be pretty filling. Lots of protein. Nutri-Grain, yeah. Fruit snacks, gross. We're not 12 years old anymore. Plastic Lays, no thanks. Famous Amos and Twix, bump them up. Twix in S tier. The best chocolate bar by far. Famous Amos, great. Oh no, Fritos flavor twists, up. Three Musketeers, up a little bit. Butterfingers, I have no complaints. Disgusting. Cupcakes, I don't know what these are. Oreos, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an Oreos guy. I'm just not. So I agree with the placement here. Yeah, the honey buns are like 1,000 calories. Same with this Big Texas. Big Texas is probably fucking 35,000 calories. Like, you probably get your weekly allotted caloric limit here with a Big Texas. Honey roasted almonds, peanuts are SS tier. Peanuts, yes. I'm really not an almond guy. I really crave Twix, but when I do, they hit different. Twixes are amazing, man. They're incredible. All right, here we go. Second half. Close game. Let's see. Three Musketeers are a waste of calories. I kind of like Three Musketeers, but I can get your stance there. Skittles and BBQ Lays are god tier. You're smoking dick. I know. I know. They're unpopular. I have just never liked Skittles. I get shit on for it all the time. It is what it is. It's my stance. It's my opinion, and I'm standing on it. Hot Cheetos, yeah. Hot Cheetos aren't really one, though, that, like, you know, am I chomping at the bits to eat a hot Cheeto as a snack? Not really. Like, out in public especially. What do I do with my fingers? What do I do with my Flaming Hot Cheeto dust fingers? You know, am I sucking them in public? No, I don't really want to do that. Am I just getting flaming hot Cheeto dust everywhere? I don't really want to do that. Giannis airballs a turnaround fadeaway baseline jumper. I would say that Schroeder's little hezzy is pretty nice. I feel like you get somebody to bite on it most of the times. At least these EuroLeague defenders. Oh, good pass. Daniel Tice. Little pull-up jumper. You ever played 2K My Career stream? Would be hilarious. I was actually thinking about this. I just still don't have a PS5, and I've made no real effort to get one. In the coming months, I will have one. I will eventually break, especially because I've seen clips of 2K and I really want it. I really want this year's 2K. It looks pretty fucking good, honestly. Giannis travels, they don't call it. Here we go, Dorsey. Do something, Dorsey. Do something, Dorsey. Oh! Dorsey breaks off a defender. Almost airballs a 3. I like the shot, though. Uh-oh, another 3 for Germany. They're still knocking down 3s, man. You have to think at some point the 3s are going to stop dropping, but I'm not so sure. Lucas seems fine. I mean, they said his ankle injury wasn't too severe, and then somebody pointed out that the ice pack was on the inside of his leg, which is a good sign, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Oh, my God. This guy, guy on Greece gets blocked on a pull-up jumper by Franz Wagner. Franz is huge, man. He is big. A big, lengthy dude. I want. PlayStation Direct is the easiest way to get one. Waited about 2.5 weeks for an invite. It's crazy how, like, I actually had a friend hit me up a couple days ago, and he was like, yo, I'm at a GameStop right now, and they have a PS5. Do you want me to buy you one? And I just said no. It just doesn't right now seem like the most fiscally smart thing to do. But I will cave in and get one eventually. And yes, whenever I do, I 1,000% would stream 2K. I just think it would be fun. Travel! Yeah, Germany travels. I'm actually rooting for Greece. It's hitting me. I have a friend that streams his Xbox 2K on his computer. He doesn't have an Xbox, just a controller. See, like, I would play if the problem is 2K23 on the PC is fucking old gen. It's a slap in the face. Like, it sucks that I have to go out and spend another $600-700 on a PlayStation 5 just so I can play NBA 2K23 when I have like a $3,000 computer. How does that make any sense? I mean, I don't really play video games that much anymore. I would definitely play 2K a lot. People hack 2K on the PC, it's trash. And also, for some reason, 2Ks just don't really seem to work. Oh, Daniel Tice little turnaround jumper. Germany coming out strong. Greece, I don't think they've scored yet. Nope, they have yet to score in the half. There's a way to stream from Xbox Cloud to your computer and you're playing new gen. That's definitely interesting, but what? Are you like 15 seconds behind? Are you like 25 seconds behind? Every time I have done like the PlayStation version of that before, and you were like 15 seconds behind. Or no, I used to do like, there was some cloud streaming thing on PlayStation a long time ago. Do you guys remember that? Like on the PS4, there was some type of like cloud thing, some type of cloud service. And if you didn't have literally the internet itself plugged into your PlayStation, then it was really laggy. Remember Dame milking clock and shooting 3 in the face of PG-13 and then wave goodbye? You milk the clock and Luka will either shoot or pass for an open shot like 2 seconds ago. I mean, I guess that's true, but I'm not going to tell my players, hey, if you have this crazy-ass mismatch or a center has sealed off a smaller defender underneath the basket, like, you should take that shot. I'm sorry. I do get it. I'm not saying, hey, man, let's go shoot an elbow jumper with 15 seconds left. I am saying, hey, if there's 6 seconds left and I got fucking Jokic on the block and he's got a mismatch, I want him to shoot a jump hook. I want him to go to work. It boggles me when games aren't made well to run for PC. Like, what else did y'all develop the game on? Yeah, it is fucking stupid. I mean, 2K doesn't give a shit. Madden doesn't give a shit. They make millions of dollars every year. They have zero reason to care. They have zero competition. Like, again, people are going to buy anyway. I'm sitting here talking about how dumb it is. I'm willing to buy a PS5 just so I can play 2K. Like, what was just getting reviewed? Giannis shooting free throws. Would be cool to see you play 2K though. Soon come. It'll happen, I promise. PC gamers are not their demographic. But that's only Giannis misses the first free throw. That's only because they're not in it though. Like, how do they know? What if they put the next gen version on PC and it's just incredibly successful? Then what? It's because a lot of people have shitty computers and they'll make more having it on old gen and run on shit machines. I think that's even giving them too much credit. I really just don't think they care. Like, I don't think it's like a decision where they're like, hey, this will make us more money. I mean, they are saying that because it's like, hey, let's not even put effort into it. Fuck it. We don't care. Most MyNBA YouTubers use PC for modded rosters. They are definitely ignoring a big part of the fan base. It's also, too, Schroeder draws another foul, man. The whistles here have been very friendly on both sides.
But again, look at the matchup. They put Lapis on Wagner. You have Dorsey on Alt.
But yeah, it's also sleeping on the fact that, like, PCs have become more commonplace. Like, maybe in, like, 2010, like, you really had to be a pretty dedicated gamer to spend that much money on a PC. And those, yeah, that demographic's probably not chomping at the bits to play 2K. But now it's different, man. I feel like a lot of people have PCs now. It's just Schroeder shooting free throws. It's been a terrible start to the half for Greece. I used to play League and they wouldn't fix the client because shitty computers. Is that why like, anytime I do play 2K on the PC, it, like, can barely run? Greece down 4. They have scored one singular point in the first 4 minutes of this half. Dorsey, do something, Dorsey. Oh, little runner, no good. Not the best Tyler Dorsey game, if I'm just being honest. 5 of 9 is not bad though. He's got 13 points on 9 shots. That's actually not terrible. Oh my God, guy on Germany. Sealed off. I think he had Tyler Dorsey on him under the basket and just shit his pants. No field goals in the half for Germany. Their singular point came on a Giannis free throw. Oh, Giannis, nice driving kick though. There you go, Giannis under the basket. Oh, gets blocked from behind. What a block. Franz, 3. Oh, hey. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. I'm officially putting Greece into the danger zone. You know what that means. Call your grandma and pop because the game's about to get good. 7-point game. Why was there a 5-year absence of Eurobasket? Probably COVID, if I had to guess. Good question, though. How many years are usually in between Eurobasket? How many years in between Euro basket? The tournament had previously been staged every 2 years, but it was moved to a 4-year cycle starting with the 2017 tournament. The postponement of the Tokyo Olympics to 2021 forced this tournament to be moved to 2022. All right, so there you go. I feel like it should go back to every 2 years. It might. I'm going to be honest with you. It might, just because, I mean, I would be utterly shocked if this were not the most popular Eurobasket by a landslide. Yeah, it has been. Eurobasket's been great. What up, Dirk? Dirk in the chat. What's up, Dirk? Love you, man. COVID didn't happen until 2020. Yeah, but 2017, they were supposed to do it in 2021, but because the Olympics got pushed back to 2021, they had to push it back to 2022. So Eurobasket was supposed to happen last year. It probably does happen if the Olympics don't get pushed back. Soccer, Euro, and World Championship are also every 4 years, keeps it fresh. I guess that's true. Every 2 years, maybe it does get a little bit watered down at some point. But it's like next time we see Giannis in Eurobasket, he'll be 31. You know?
A lot of basketball to play. But again, we talked about Germany needing to assert themselves at the start of the third quarter.
Greece fans sweating? Yeah. Tyler Dorsey pulling up. Missing. Good look. Hey, good look, Dorsey. It's all right. Hey, you're going to have to shoot those in Dallas. That's a good shot. Schroeder has Giannis switched on him. They're trying to go to Tice. He's got a mismatch. Franz gets fouled on the perimeter. Germany and France seem like they have better role players than the countries with stars. Yeah, Germany's playing really well. Like they're shooting the ball incredibly well. They're playing good defense. Their NBA players are what? Franz, Daniel Tice, and Schroeder. Like no Maxey. No Mo Wagner. Schroeder from deep. Short. Oh, Franz. Pulling up. Oh, Franz Wagner. How many points does he have? Franz is up to 16 on 9 shots. I mean, they're shooting incredibly well. They are 65% from deep, man. Oh, Greece is down by 13. The only problem with keeping up like this to where you guys see the box score is it is ahead of me. Franz is him. He's nice.
15 to 1.
What confidence this Germany team is playing with right now. Footman, high arcing. Great! Look at that!
Greece is in some major jeopardy, man. 18 to 1. Start to the fucking half. 18 to 1. Oh my God! And the players on Greece are shitting their pants. Everybody not named Giannis doesn't know what to do with the ball. Oh, and even then, Giannis is shooting a pull-up three. Oh no! Oh no! Daniel Tice gets Tyler Dorsey on his back and gets a layup. Germany 20 to 1 half. 20 to 1 to start the third quarter. Whoa!
Everybody's getting in on the act. Where's the energy, the intensity for Greece? Footman, Butler, Oates, Schroeder, you name it.
Franz Wagner really might be the perfect wing next to Luka. I mean, that's not really saying, that's not like a crazy thing to say because he's just like a perfect second wing to have, like a second star. $20 to 1 run to start the half. Unbelievable. What's NBA University saying? Franz Wagner is really about to be elite, isn't he? Franz Wagner's shooting leap is going to hit so hard. Friendly reminder, Wagner attempted 15-plus field goal attempts in 17 different games in 21-22. He averaged 23.5, 5.3, was it rebounds, 3 assists on 49, 38, 82 shooting in those games. And he's 6'10". What a disaster for the Bulls. That really is going to go, that's going to go down as one of the worst trades in a while. It really will be. It really will. That trade was so fucking bad. The Vucevic trade was just horrific.
On the back foot at halftime have come back. Now Greece up against it. Coming out of the timeout. It's really starting to feel like it's going to have to be something special for Greece if they're going to get out of this mess.
There's plenty of time, but it starts defensively.
An utter disaster of a trade. What do you expect from Jane Hardy? Not much this year, to be honest with you, but that's okay. I hope I'm wrong, though.
That's great for Germany because he couldn't pick up a foul.
Greece is shooting free throws, so they still have yet to make a field goal in this quarter, but they are going to the line with a chance for their second and third points. Bulls could really use Franz. Yeah, Franz and Wendell Carter Jr. Like, that trade was a disaster. What do you think about the atmosphere versus NBA? Oh, I love European atmosphere in sports is great. It just is. Same for basketball. I also love the presentation's way better. It's quick. Very rarely. I mean, when outside of halftime, you get next to no commercial breaks. Oh my God, he smoked both free throws. Unbelievable. He actually just smoked both free throws. I can't believe it. So you predict almost everything. What team do you see Dennis Schroeder on? I got to know. The Guangdong Tigers. The Franz Luka agenda might be hurt by the fact that Luka called his brother a pussy. That's all right, man. Maybe they hate each other. Cameraman showing crying Greek faces. Why is there less complaining in FIBA? Just expectation setting. Usually they let you play a lot more in FIBA internationally. There's still a lot of complaining though. Like the basketball is just a sport where it's so quick paced. Like I'm literally seeing a replay right now of a guy screaming at a ref. Like it's just so quick paced. You're gonna miss things. There's gonna be bad calls from time to time. And once like you open the floodgates for complaining, and once players realize, wait a minute, if I yell and cry to the refs constantly, like I could get a call every now and then. I might get hooked up with a call down the line. People are gonna do it. Hardy will have to play since they never bothered to fill that last roster spot. Seems like it's too late now. It's just gonna be a committee of guards that fill that. Like some games it'll probably be Hardy. Some games it might be Dorsey. Some games it might be Frank. Most times, and especially in the playoffs and in big games, it'll be Dinwiddie and Luka. Staggering minutes. I think Jordan Nwora is most improved. He's unbelievably underrated. I was kind of high on Nwora last year, but I just didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe. He's a skilled player offensively for sure. I just don't know with him. I would like to have already kind of seen something more. Oh, look at that. Who is that on Germany with the little hook shot? All right, Germany. It's kind of feeling like now or never. Giannis pull up three. Oh my God, big shot. Holy shit. I was about to yell about that shot. I was not about to be happy with that shot. Oh, Germany. Okay, Greece gets a steal. Giannis in transition. Behind the back. You tell me that's not skilled. Tell me that's not skill right there. In transition, behind the back. Great finish. Hook shots really are a lost art. Hook shots are pretty shots. Ask Jakob Poeltl. Luka MVP season coming? I think so. Big man could get so many free points with a small ball league. I mean, what if Gobert had a hook shot? Giannis is... How long have I been on mute? What the fuck? I don't even know how that even happened. What do I think about Lauri on the Mavs? I know Lauri's been going off, and I know he was pretty good for Cleveland last year, but that felt like absolutely the perfect place for him. I honestly wonder, like defensively, really in the NBA, defensively, what are you doing with Lauri? I wouldn't mind it though. I've always been I've always not known what to feel about Lauri. Going back to last offseason when it was like Lauri Markkanen. The Mavs should go after Lauri Markkanen. Even then, I didn't know what to feel like. I feel like I would have been okay if the Mavs got him, but it wasn't like a, oh my god, nice move by Giannis on Daniel Tice. I mean, I like when Schroeder starts dancing. Oh my god, Schroeder just broke someone. Missed the three. Tice couldn't get the rebound. Oh, and then Germany misses a three with 1 second left. Tice gets an offensive rebound and puts it back up and in. 12-point lead for Germany going into the fourth quarter. 26-10 that quarter. 26-10. Wow. Schroeder just absolutely broke his defender. Jesus Christ. I mean, I would take Dennis. Yeah, I would. Luka could average 38, 12, 10, and still somehow get screwed by biased votes? No, no chance. If Luka averages that, he's winning. I actually disagree with the biased votes. I actually do think if Luka has a decent enough case, they will vote for him. It just makes too much sense for the league. You have your 23-year-old kid who's already been a 3-time All-NBA player, already been a 3-time All-Star, first-team All-NBA, by the way, 3 times. Already has like a pretty legendary moment in the playoffs. Already signed with Jordan, has his own signature shoe. He's been on the cover of 2K. Like, this is who you're trying to market the league for. Post LeBron, post Steph, post KD. Like, if Luka gets the opportunity, they'll give it to him. I believe that. Where does it seem switchable? And we got to switch everything with Luka? Again, like, I don't know. Somebody smarter than me would have to tell me how it would make sense. And I could be talked into it for sure. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I have my doubts Embiid will fit for long enough this season. He really pushed himself last year. I mean, Embiid himself pretty much said that he wasn't going to go as hard for MVP this year as he did last year, which makes total sense. Embiid's got a good shot. I would say Luka, Embiid, and Steph would be my two, like, these guys could win the award. If Joker is winning, no reason Luka wouldn't. No, Dennis for a vet man is not a bad pickup at all. Giannis out in the first round would be a rough one. I expected an auto advance. Again, we were talking about before the game started. I mean, Germany was only 4.5-point underdogs. Like, that's really not a lot, especially in a one-game setting. Germany has two, like, legitimately decently good NBA talents. I know Schroeder's kind of bounced around the past couple years, but, I mean, he's been a good NBA player. He's averaged like 15, 16 points in the NBA. Franz Wagner is legitimately good. Daniel Tice has been a really strong role player for years on good teams. Oh my God. Greece is in deep jeopardy. On the other hand, you have Greece, who has Jaden Hardy. Oh, not Jaden Hardy, sorry. Tyler Dorsey and Giannis. And that's really kind of it. NBA talent-wise. Oh, big three, though, for Greece. I think Hardy could be solid, like Io was for the Bulls. Io is like a great defender, though. But I hope so. I'm hoping for more of like a Bones Highland-esque, like offensive microwave off the bench at times. What I really want is for like Josh Green and Jaden Hardy to look good. And now all of a sudden, you have a trade package of like 3 future firsts, 2 swaps, and 2 promising young players in Josh Green and Jaden Hardy. Now you're kind of in the thick of it. And some like easily movable or expiring contracts. Now you're in the thick of it. You're like in the thick of it. Is Schroeder better than we thought? Schroeder, I don't think it's ever been an issue with talent with Schroeder. It's just fit-wise, and let's just be real. Like, Schroeder dribbling the air out of the ball for Germany makes sense. Who else is going to do it? Franz, yeah. But outside of that, like, who else is going to do it? In the NBA setting, when you have, like, Luka on your team, or LeBron on your team, or Tatum on your team, or Jaylen Brown on your team, do you really want Schroeder dribbling the air out of the basketball for whole possessions? Not really, no. Is defense overrated? Should we rank players by their offensive contributions more than defense? You guys kind of know how I stand on this in regards to my feelings about like Trae Young. I think Trae Young is very slept on as a player because his offense is so fucking good. But yeah, his defense is bad, but holy shit, his offense is so good. I think he could be so good offensively that I could overlook not great defense. But there's definitely limits. Like there's a ceiling on Trae Young, even though I think Trae Young is a top 4, top 5 offensive talent in the NBA. And his all-time numbers are probably going to end up being nutty. But there's definitely a ceiling to him as a player. Luka's offense is so amazing, I can overlook the defense. And see, here's the thing, is Luka is like an okay defender. And if you are a generational talent offensively, I will 1,000% live with okay defense. Trae Young is a very, very bad defender. One of the worst in the league. Some people say the worst. I don't know. There's a big difference there. Is there a big move happening because Slightly is streaming? Well, Sarver got banned like an hour before I went live. The last time I went live, the queen died. Calling it now, Greece will make a comeback and win 98-96. I kind of need them to close the gap. I want like a close competitive finish. Oh, good defense. Greece is having a hard time rebounding the basketball. Schroeder, nice drive. He misses, and Greece finally gets a rebound. Lots of contact there, uncalled. Giannis, head of steam, gets fouled. They count that? Oh, my God. Whoa, that is a crazy continuation. Giannis gets an and one in transition. That is a kind of a wild... That is a bit of a wild... That's a bit of a wild continuation call right there. They really... They just let him go damn near the length of half court. Luka's bad defending pick and roll and quick guards. Pretty standard for a 6'8 tank. Yeah. Luka has legitimately good post defense. And on top of that, he's big, so he has that going for him. But yeah, off-ball defense is terrible too. And that's what really is kind of annoying because that's more of like a focus and energy thing that Luka is just not. You know, the reality is we saw this in the Warriors series. Like, yeah, a world where Luka can just kind of sit in the corner on defense and save all of his energy. It's not really going to work because teams are going to hunt you relentlessly, as we saw. Crazy stuff does happen when you stream. I don't know what it is. Greece getting some bullshit calls. They're reviewing this. Hold on, let me see. A replay. That is, there's just no way that's a fucking continuation, right? They didn't overturn that? Wow, that is kind of crazy. Christian is just so talented. We gave up only one first for him and got top 18 talent still in Jane Hardy, but we got the worst offseason. The fuck? Yeah, I disagree with the worst offseason stuff. I really do. But I mean, anybody, like, people who are in the know and follow the NBA and talk about the NBA for livings almost seem to unanimously agree that we have the worst. We had one of the worst off seasons, if not the worst. So maybe I'm just I just don't know. Giannis smokes the free throw. Wood is 1 year rental. I don't know what people are so excited about. I mean, there's a lot to be excited about offensively. That's a crazy duo, Luka and Christian Wood for a pick and roll. Franz, step back three over Giannis. Oh my God, this kid doesn't give a single fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think that might have been the dagger. I actually think that might have been the dagger. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, Daniel Tice pull-up jumper at the elbow. It's over. There's no way Greece wins this. What a disastrous second half. Cool, but he's not winning your ring next year, and if he's good, he will leave just like Brunson did. I mean, what if he like really buys in defensively, is not bad defensively, and is just like a unstoppable pick and roll threat with Luka? Then what? Yeah, this is over. Franz Wagner. Franz be wagon. My God. It's honestly so funny. Like, since a lot of the people I follow on Twitter are European, like when football is going on, wow. I mean, that Vucevic trade really is some of the worst. One of the worst fucking trades you'll ever see. I mean, it's got to be an unmitigated disaster, right? And he's on the last year of his contract. What are they about to do with him? Traded by the Orlando Magic with Aminu. To the Chicago Bulls for Wendell Carter Jr., Otto Porter. A 2021 first-round pick, Franz Wagner, later selected, and a 2023 first-round pick. So there's still someone else to come in this trade. Like, that is a terrible trade, man. Wow. I like really can't get over how bad this trade is. I just can't get over how horrible. I mean, maybe he goes off this year. I don't know. Oh my God, Schroeder. Disgusting. Scoop layup. They just can't stop him. Greece can't get enough stops. It's over. I just don't see them getting 14 points like this. I just don't think there's any way Greece comes back. I don't see... One, their defense generating enough stops, and offensively, they just really can't do shit if Giannis isn't the one doing it. And now Germany's going to the free throw line. Wow. Well, the Luka Giannis championship game, that dream is dead. Luka's got to come ready to play tomorrow, man. Giannis and Jokic out. Giannis, Jokic out. Luka, you better come ready to play, man. What time Luka plays tomorrow? 1:15. I will be live. If Wood makes all NBA team next season, it's only gonna losing him hurt more. Trading first round pick for expiring contract is stupid. Yeah, the Mavericks will have his bird rights. I'm gonna wait and see how it plays out before I say something was fucking stupid or not, especially when you don't trade anything. Dorsey 3. Nope. It's over, guys. Wow. Greece just didn't have it. That second half, it's been a complete and total shit fest. Oh, good double. Schroeder turns it over. Giannis leaking out. Gets a dunk. 14-point game. This time tomorrow, same time. What if the Mavs trade Dwight Powell, Bertans, and Tim Hardaway Jr. for Russ and maybe a first for next year? You are essentially replacing Tim Hardaway Jr. with Russ, but you will be in a great long-term position. You could definitely talk me into a Russ trade if it means getting future Laker picks. Dorsey on a two-way and Jaden Hardy greater than Trey Burke. Oh, yeah, for sure. The end of our guard rotation also got better, and Nico we trust. I mean, I can't sit here and shit all over them for losing Brunson. I've said it a million times. The stars just aligned so perfectly. The stars just aligned so perfectly for Brunson to go to New York. It sucks that it happened, but it did happen. Lakers wouldn't do that trade, though. No, I do agree. Like, I think unless there's something we really don't know, like Russell Westbrook is actively sabotaging the team. I've never really understood the idea of them like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of Russell Westbrook and attach picks. I don't know if I would do it for picks. Without picks. I don't know if I would do it without picks, to be honest with you. I'd rather just keep Tim. Then maybe you can trade him in the offseason or something. But, I mean, who's realistically going to be a free agent that you want money for? You know, Chris Middleton maybe? Can't believe Serbia lost too. Yeah, I know. I mean, 5 minutes left. Like, what are the odds? Oh, Franz Wagner turns it over. And then Giannis turns it over. Now Tyler Dorsey picking up Schroeder. Uh-oh. Great ball movement. Franz Wagner, wide open three. No, bodies all over the floor. Bodies literally all over the floor. What the hell's going on? Daniel Tice is down. Another dude for Germany is down. Did you see Nick Wright is in Star Wars? Are you shitting me? Is he really? Go look at the Sixers Vucevic trade. Somebody just said to me on Twitter. Jesus Christ. As part of a 4-team trade, traded by the Philadelphia 76ers with Mo Harkless and a 2018 first-round draft pick, Landry Shamet, to the Magic. Okay. The Denver Nuggets trade Aaron Aflalo. Every time I hear Aaron Aflalo's name, I think about that Kendrick Lamar song. Al Harrington, a 2013 second-round pick, Romero Osby, don't know who that is, a 2014 first-round pick, Dario Saric, for the Orlando Magic. The Los Angeles Lakers traded Christian Enyinga, Josh McRoberts, former Mavs legend, a 2017 second-round pick, Wesley Iwundu, Mavs legend, to the Magic. The Los Angeles Lakers traded Andrew Bynum to the Sixers. The Magic traded Earl Clark, Chris Duhon, and Dwight Howard to the Lakers. Jesus. This is the Dwight Howard trade. The Magic traded Jason Richardson to the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers traded Andre Iguodala to the Nuggets. Iggy was only on the Nuggets for 1 year, right? Yep. He was pretty damn good there, though. What a mess of a trade. I honestly had a hard time even following that. You gotta look that up. Say by Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, Nick Wright. Yeah, that does look a lot like him. I believe Jason Kidd can work miracles. Bring in Russ for picks. I mean, at this stage of the game, it really doesn't make sense for the Lakers unless you're getting like actual players back. Giannis unsportsmanlike foul. He got ejected. Giannis gets ejected, and that's over. I mean, that's it. Giannis just got ejected. His second unsportsmanlike foul. Wow. Tyler Dorsey's about to go off like McGrady. Lakers rejected the Pacers deal because they had to take this Tice in the deal. I don't really see them doing the Mavs trade. Really? I doubt that's true. Why would Daniel Tice be the deal breaker? Isn't he only making like $4 million? Oh my God, Daniel Tice. What the fuck is this Daniel Tice contract? $8 million this year, $9 million next year, $9 million player option 2024, 2025. Man. I just don't love the idea. Even the Buddy Hield Miles Turner trade. That doesn't make the Lakers immediate contenders, in my opinion. Then you're paying Hield. Then you have this decision to make with Miles Turner, who's an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. Now apparently you have Daniel Tice for the next 3 years, and then you lose 2 draft picks. Like, I've never understood why the Lakers would be like, hell yeah, let's do that. I want that. If I'm the Pacers, fuck yeah. Yes. Like, I feel like if that was actually a thing, Pacers should be like, yes, immediately. I'm trading. I'm making this trade. 100 to 82. This is a shit fest. I mean, Tyler Dorsey's by himself out there now. God bless him. Franz Wagner, 19 points. Schroeder's got 26 points. He's got 8 assists. 53% shooting. 50% from deep. Franz, 5 of 7 from deep. Tice has 13 boards, 5 offensive rebounds. Giannis had 31. 8 assists, 7 rebounds. I mean, he had like 6 assists in the first 5 minutes of the game. Reese just stopped. Oh my God. Schroeder just hit a 3. Tyler Dorsey, 13 points, 5 of 12. Who would have expected Germany to win in a blowout? Not me, that's for sure. Oh, and then Tice gets a block. Yeah, this is a disaster. I'm turning it off. It's over. It's over. Speaking of over, I am about to end the stream. But first and foremost, I want to talk about the NFL, which I did watch. Like, I'm fake. I did watch. And, you know, just really quickly, I know some of you aren't NFL guys. I got a lot of shit for these. Tyler Dorsey's hurt. Sally got spanked on that Rams bet. Fuck you. I did. Bills look dominant. Patriots look like shit. I got a lot of shit for this one, huh? They look garbage. Steelers beating the Bengals. I got a ton of shit for saying the Steelers would be all right. Now what? Who's laughing now? Me. This division, I said it was ass. What do you know? It is. Chiefs look like the best team in football again. Wow. Who'd have guessed? Me. Chargers look good. I said the Broncos. I don't see it. Got a lot of shit. They didn't look good. Vikings. I picked them to win the division. Oh, B-Dot. Oh, now week 1 means nothing, huh? Now week 1 means nothing. B-Dot was the one saying that I was an idiot. I picked the Vikings to win the division. Annihilated the Packers. I mean, destroyed them. Right? That's my favorite team right there, the Vikings. Go, Vike. Skull, 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 skull. Bears 1-15. They got their 1 win. I forgot that I said the Bears were going to go 1-15. Well, they got their 1 win of the season. Now it's buckle up, Bears fans. It's only downhill from here. Saints look pretty good. Bucks looked all right. I mean, it's more so the Cowboys being atrocious. Rams, I'm a little bit worried about this one. Niners already lost. Cardinals, I didn't see it. Out of the playoffs. Seahawks, they look better than I thought. Eagles 10-7. They're going to win the division by a long shot. Eagles for the division was plus 140. Lock of the century. I bet on that for sure. I'm going to get my money there. Giants 8-9. Hey, I mean, the Cowboys were the only team to lose. The only team to lose in the NFC East. How about that? Wow. Who would have guessed? Me, honestly. Skull. The Vikings are my favorite team this year. I am going into them. I'm rooting for them. I hope any Vikings fans out there, I hope you guys welcome me with open arms. I will shit on the team, and I will leave the moment that I feel like it's getting bad, but I'm here for the time being. And on top of that, I got Justin Jefferson in both of my fantasy leagues that really matter. He's a god. Dennis got ejected. What did he do?
Overrated. Pretty boy. A bitch.
What the fuck is this video? Wait, what? Meanwhile, Giannis Antetokounmpo has been ejected as the host Germany closed in on a victory over Giannis, and Greece has an unexpected berth in the Eurobasket semifinals. Wow. Franz breakout season. Yeah, here's the Franz step back 3 over Giannis. This was the dagger right here. This was only a 9-point game. That is a crazy shot. Someone said the only thing the oppresses Lizzo is the law of gravity. Damn, that's evil. Why are we slandering Lizzo? I feel like the Lizzo slander is just so boring and lame. I couldn't sing along to any Lizzo song, but Dennis got ejected for staring at a coach. Really? Hey, Dennis has that dog in him. Bring him in. Bring him in. His dog in him rating is off the fucking charts. Bring him in. I want him. I absolutely want him. I've made up my mind. At first, I wasn't so sure. Now I am. I want him on the team. Do you think that Giannis will retire over this? I think he'll demand a trade to Slovenia immediately. You wanted Dennis last year? I remember there was a lot of Mavs fans who actually wanted Schroeder last year. Just because Lizzo is a dumbass doesn't mean that it's cool to bully her for being fat. Is Lizzo a dumbass? I don't know anything about Lizzo. I don't care. Imagine Slovenia with Giannis. It would be disgusting. Because she's rich and famous but can't stop whining about being oppressed or whatever. Who fucking cares? He does seem to beef with the Mavs, though. I guess he's just like that. Who? Schroeder? Schroeder's just kind of a menace everywhere he goes. Oh, man. Well, all right, guys. Germany. Wow. Didn't expect this. Really didn't expect this. Imagine Dennis and Theo talking shit to Booker on opening night. That would be remarkable. That would be remarkable. I don't know what the line's going to be for opening night, but I'm gonna be 1,000%. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. I will probably bet. I will probably bet on the Suns. I'm just gonna be real. It just kind of feels like a game where the Suns will come out immediately, look for revenge, and I feel like the Mavs, it won't be as big to them as it will be to the Suns. Does that make sense? Would love to be wrong, but has Luka ever won a season opener? Last year was a debacle. Yeah, the Hawks game last year was a complete and total debacle against Washington. I'm not bashing her for the racism stuff. I don't tell people what should offend them or not. Showing your ass while twerking in the NBA game is kind of goofy. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit weird, but if Luka makes his first 3-point attempt, then the Mavs will probably win. If Luka starts a game with a 3, I guarantee you Suns fans are just like, I'm not doing this shit again, man. I'm out. I'm leaving. I can't sit through this shit again. I think the Suns will win opening night, but let us catch them in the playoffs. They're getting cooked. Yeah. If you ain't like the stream, you're a booger chewer. That's 1,000% correct. Fantasy football, just a quick update. I'm 1-3. I'm in 4 leagues, 2 of them that really matter. I'm 1-3. The one win is in one of my big money leagues. I'm feeling very good about my team in that league. Feeling very good. You guys care? Do you guys care? Can I pull up my team? I mean, I feel like showing it off a little tiny bit. I feel like, you know, I mean, let's be real. For as much as I shit on the NFL, I follow it. Legally, that's a different story. But I do follow it. And yes, I'm playing hard. I do follow it legally. I do. I bought Sling specifically for Red Zone. I'm a fucking fraud. I'm a fraud. What can I say? I want to be careful with this because I'll just show my team. I don't want like the people who I'm in the league with. I don't want like their full names out there. I don't know if they would like that. So here's my I think ESPN is terrible. I don't like ESPN fantasy. But here's the league that I'm really feeling good about. 12-person league. 12-person league, full PPR. Justin Jefferson's the greatest player I've ever seen play the game. Russell Wilson and Cortland Sutton stack. I like it. Even though Sutton wasn't great last night. James Carter, touchdown machine. Got another one Sunday. AJ Dillon. I have him in pretty much every league I could get him. I fucking love AJ Dillon. Travis Kelce. I mean, the best tight end. One of the best tight ends of all time. Deontay Johnson always ends up on my team. Chase Edmonds, Rashad Penny, Alan Lazard, Wendell Robinson. He's probably getting cut. I'm just gonna be real. I had Jeff Wilson going into the week. I had Jeff Wilson. I just picked up Jeff Wilson on a whim off free agency. And then I got Jamison Williams when he comes back. Ooh! And Brian Robinson. Damn, I love my team. I really do. I love this team. I didn't love it going into the season, but after what I've seen from week 1, I love my team. My other teams, I'm not so rah-rah about. Not so rah-rah about some of my other squads. I am in like a NBA, Mavs Twitter one. Some of you might be in that league, honestly. I haven't really like gone to the nitty-gritty to see who's in that one. I don't want chat to be visible here. Not that there's anything crazy that's been said, but I just don't want... I don't want chat to be visible. How do I fucking make this not chat? Is there any way, actually? I don't know if there's a way on Sleeper to only look at your team and not chat. So that actually makes me not want to show it. Not that there's been anything crazy said. Just... I got nothing, dude. Live your life. I guess who I am to judge. Someone saves with a booger. Quick. Yeah. Quick, everyone say an awful statement that'll get us banned. Let's not do that. In fact, on that note, I'm out of here. I'll be live tomorrow for the Sylvania game. 1:15 p.m. Central Time. That's when the game starts, I believe. I'll be live at 1. We're going to watch the game. Hopefully Luka comes ready to play. Hopefully I'll have some Maxi propaganda out tomorrow. It's not impossible. I would say kind of unlikely, but not impossible. I have Maxi Kleba propaganda out tomorrow before the game starts. Maybe after the game. We'll see how it plays out. I think I am going to post a video on the channel later tonight, though. A clip from the stream when I took that NBA coaching quiz. So if you guys could gas that whenever it comes out, that would be fantastic. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Thank you guys for showing up today. Kind of a crazy game. Didn't expect that to happen. Didn't expect what we saw to happen. Gonna be honest. Busy day. Robert Sarver banned for a year. Should have been his whole life. Love you too, B-Dot. Look at that. My new phone case already got delivered in literally 2 hours. Wow. Jeff Bezos can rot in hell, but man, he puts together a great service over there at Amazon. I tell you what. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for showing up today. It was a fun stream. Germany upsets Greece. Jokic out. Giannis out. It's Luka's time to shine. He's going for the back-to-back. He's going for the repeat. We'll be live tomorrow for that game. All the new subscribers, members, thank you guys very much. You will not regret it. I promise you that. Oh, geez, you could have spent your Tuesday afternoon anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.